103.5 WEZL on the web at WEZL.com. That is Kenny Chesney. Everybody wants to go to heaven. 8:17, 17 minutes after. You're right, by the way. This past Sunday night on Army Wives, I just got an email that said this Sunday, don't forget Jack Ingram on Army Wives. When he was here, they filmed that here in Charleston, of course. And this past weekend, Shelby Lynn was on from her visit here in town. So if you're a fan, you know where to find them. 817 K's here this morning. And before we get into dogs, I just wanted to say congratulations on your husband's talent, as always. I was at a location yesterday up at EO Music. And he has done a couple of Jimi Hendrix pieces that are just absolutely stunning.
And did you see that Bob Marley?
And the Bob Marley was, he's just done some beautiful work. Because I've seen a lot of his abstract work, but I've never really seen him do
thank you.
something that I, immediately, like a portrait like that.
I'll pass it on.
They were stunning.
Mike, the owner of the music shop, he commissioned Philip to do that Jimi Hendrix. He actually commissioned him, but he told him he could do whatever he wanted. And, when he describes to me what he's doing, the way he does the shadows and stuff, and it's fabulous.
It's incredible.
He did the guitar on the wall as well.
Yeah, I know. And he does. If you get a chance and want to see some, of course, Michael's got a great store up at EO Music. But they've rearranged and redecorated, redesigned the place up there, and it's just gorgeous right now. And that far room, as you go in on your left, is where you'll see all kinds of artwork, and in addition to all the equipment that's in there, too. But go by and check that out. Philip did some great work.
Thank you.
I'll
let him know that you said that.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about this great animal we've got here today. This is a sad, pitiful, beautiful case.
It is, and I have to tell you, when we go into the shelter at 5 in the morning, it's pitch dark because the lights are on a timer. So we had a little flashlight, and we're going from dog to dog, and some of them are barking like they're going to eat us because we've got a flashlight in the dark looking at them.
Yeah.
But this dog, his name is Malcolm. He's 6 to 8 months old. He laid in the cage, very cautiously looked up at Zoe and I. When he saw Zoe, his tail started thumping, and she said, "Oh, Mom, look, he's so sweet. Let's take him." Well, needless to say, he'd never been through doorways. He absolutely had never been in a van or driven anywhere, probably never had any real love in his life except for maybe a child, because obviously he is totally enamored by her.
Yeah, there's a connection.
It is, absolutely.
Always between kids and animals.
He's so sweet. His name is Malcolm, 6 to 8 months old, and he is truly a diamond in the rough. Once you get his confidence up and you get him trained, he is going to be the most loyal, loving, fantastic dog. I said to you earlier, it'd be like finding what you thought was a little glass ring out of a bubble gum machine and turning out to be a huge diamond. He is truly a diamond in the rough.
Looks like there's some golden in him. I don't know exactly what he is, but he's got like shepherd ears, but
that's the only thing shepherd on him.
He's got the structure of a golden and the feet of a golden, and he's absolutely. I walked over. He's terrified.
Terrified.
And I walked over close and spent a minute with him, and I had to work my way to him, but once I got there, he just let me, he was really sweet. He let me love on him.
Absolutely. And you're the first male who has not reached for him, that he has not, submissively peed when they came
rolled over and just peed all over himself.
Yeah, and you're the first male today that he hasn't done that to. He kept his head up. So that shows me that within the last 3 hours that he's been out and about, he's already gained some confidence.
Yeah.
What's he going to be like when he gets into a home, realizes that's where he's supposed to be living and going to be safe? And I can't even comprehend the amazing dog he's going to be.
And he's already been snipped, clipped, and chipped, and he's ready to go. And if you'd like to get your hands on what will be a true adventure in I guarantee you, mutual love, this animal is ready for you to go home. You guys call him Prince Charming. They call him what?
Malcolm. Zoe and I think he should be Prince Charming because he is so sweet.
And he's available over course at the Remount Road location, Charleston Animal Society. Couple other things going on we need to mention. You guys have a motorcycle run coming up And if you don't mind, I'm gonna throw both of these
Absolutely
out there.
Not. We're all
it's all
working
about the
together.
animals. Yeah,
Absolutely.
This first one is on September 12th. It's the Palker Run. They've been doing this for 5 years for the Francis Willis
huge
SPCA.
Following. The Shrine Club, the Dorchester Shrine Club, they all come out in force for that run, and that's one of their major fundraisers for the year for the Francis Willis SPCA, and they really need support.
Absolutely. That's on the 12th, and you can go to somervillespca.com for details on that. And then the following weekend, it's the Charleston Animal Society's first inaugural benefit motorcycle, the Stray Dog Strut motorcycle run. And this is be a 90-mile ride to help raise some money for the homeless animals over there as well.
We're going to have, in the morning, we're going to have continental breakfast at the shelter. And that's the exciting thing for us is getting people in our building. And we're going to take the people that are, after they register, that are getting ready for the ride, we're going to take them behind the scenes and give them, a guided tour to show them what we do behind the scenes, the things you don't get to see unless you're taking on a behind-the-scenes tour.
It'll change your life.
Yep, and it truly will. And then the first spike out on that is at 11.
Cool.
So you can come in the morning, have a little breakfast and a little continental breakfast, and then go on that behind-the-scenes tour. And, of course, then at the end at Richards in Mount Pleasant, we're going to have all kinds of fun things going on,
That's
prizes.
a great place to hang.
Yep.
So this is good. If you need details on that one, it's charlestonanimalsociety.org, and the other one, of course, Somerville SPCA. And a lot of the same guys will ride both rides. They're just great people.
Heard.
They're great people.
That's what I've heard. Everybody, these guys that do this. And we have a Yappy Hour coming up at Center Point Grill just next week, and that's
Great people, too.
August 21st. And they're going to be, you can get your doggy dollar. They're going to have Freaky Friday drink specials, and we're going to do ID dog tags while you wait, and then we'll have shelter animals there for adoption. And
when is that again?
That is August 21st from 5 to 8.
Okay.
And the biggest thing that I need to say today, besides, of course, come see Malcolm, who's amazing, is we desperately, and I cannot use that word stronger, desperately need adult dog foster homes. A lot of these dogs that we have in the shelter just need to go somewhere temporarily just because we have lack of space. They're healthy, they're friendly, they're great dogs. They just need to get out of the building or they're going to die. And I hate to say it that way.
You save a life when you foster a dog.
It is our reality.
Yep.
And there are some that are an intervention kind of holding. We have a rescue that's going to take them, but they usually require a 10-day period before they'll take them to get ready for them. And then some are skinny. They just are recovering from neglect and lack of care, and they need socialization and to be brought up to speed before they can come back for adoption. Almost all these fosters are only a week or a couple of weeks at a time, and it's a great way for people to help us and to save lives, truly. I mean, it's getting to that point with adult dogs now that we're running out of space.
So do what you can. If you've got a little room in your house, room in your heart, go become a foster family for these adult dogs. And if you watch the video online, which will be there just momentarily, of Malcolm, he is just remarkable.
He's sleeping with Zoe on the floor.
I know, he's beautiful. And need more details, always online at charlestonanimalsociety.org. Or you can go to the WEZL Morning Crew page, click on Pound Puppies. It'll take you there as well.
Thank you, guys.
Always a pleasure. Good luck to Malcolm, especially. It's 8:25.